Oh, the misery. Everyone wants to be my. That's right. We're gonna be talking about the bad guys of Gunfire Reborn. None of this hero stuff anymore. We're gonna talk about the baddies, the big bads, the most annoying guys. We're putting them on a tier list from I absolutely love them to the bane of my existence.
Oh, you simply downloaded the game.
Get get it? Cause it's bane. Okay. Well, first off, we're gonna talk about the most basic bad guy there is, which is the Horde Beetle. There's not much to say about him besides that he's Horde. So he goes strictly in the A tier. We love him. That's not what I meant to. We love him. He's pretty good. Nothing too annoying. He's pretty fun. Next up we have the crossbowman, and I mean, you have a normal crossbowman, you have a heavy crossbowman, as you can tell, and a shielded crossbowman, as you could also tell. And to be honest, the only one of these is really annoying is that's the shield guy because he's got a shield. So these guys kind of just go in here. This guy goes down here because he sucks. Um, yeah, pretty much pretty simple explanatory. Bigger guys are actually easier because bigger hitbox. So these guys, the foot soldiers, spear throwers, and spearmen. Um, this guy, spearman, has armor, which is a little harder to kill, but he's pretty easy because he'll just run straight at you. Nothing too crazy here. Um, so I'm gonna put him in the C tier, you and A, and or B and B. Um, yeah, hits hard, but not too bad. Then we got the bigger guys, the more annoying guys. Now, personally, I don't like the horse head. With his shield, it's quite annoying. The bomber is also annoying because he kamikazes. The grenadier's alright, and the longbowman kind of piss me off sometimes. So we're just gonna put these guys like we're gonna put you like right here, D tier. We're gonna put you in E because you suck the most. You're probably like a nice C tier, and you're probably here. Don't worry about the spacing; it'll work itself out. Now the elites. There's only two elites in the first area, the temple. There's the elite horseman and elite beetle. Now, horsemen suck. Elite horsemen really suck. So pretty much the same thing. The elite beetle, on the other hand, also kind of sucks, but not that bad. Like pretty easy. So he's just gotta go just right in here, and he's gotta join with the other horsemen, and that's the first area basically. Pretty simple explanatory. Now on to the desert. I don't like sand, and I don't like the desert either. So this area kind of sucks. But these guys are probably the best of the best. Lightning swordsman just run straight at you, swigging, pants off, just coming straight out. Uh, bandit gunner shoots people. Like these guys are pretty basic. They're not too crazy. They're like, you know, who cares, right? Oh, you should subscribe. Uh, I have I should get some subscribers, please. Um, thank you. Okay, so now we're gonna talk about the lizards. Now these lizard guys are all equally annoying. Um, though I don't like the rogue villain because when he shoots you, he stuns you because he's electricity, and that's not fun. Fire lizards, dark face bandit charges at you, and his crit is on his back, which is kind of annoying sometimes if you're not fast enough. But who's really annoying is the shield guy. He's probably the worst. So he goes with all the other shield guys. The rushers go down here, and this basic guy goes where all the basic people go. You know. So just a reminder: E and F are like people I despise, and A and S are like people that I love. Light Swordsman isn't that bad. He's a pretty good guy. Now, on the other hand, I hate sniper characters, sniper villains, and Bandit Tactician is one of the banes of my existences. Maybe not that low, but he is pretty annoying. The Bandit Hermits are alright. They turn invisible, pretty easy. Desert Worm sometimes just lives longer than they should, and Desert Boars are literally just like the exact same as Horde Beetle. So we're gonna put him up here. We're gonna put you down here. We're gonna put you like right here, right next to the other sniper characters. And Desert Worm maybe around here somewhere. I don't know. These guys don't really impact my games that much. Now, probably for the most annoying character is the Rogue Arsonist, which is basically a pyromaniac that burns everything down and rushes you, and they're fat and they have too much HP, and then their hit detection's stupid. And then we have the Desert Coyote. Pretty big difference between the two because one of them's bad and one of them's aight. So he goes down here. He goes aight. Could be in the A tier. They also shoot things, so that's why they're more annoying than these two. Um, but yeah. Now for the elites. Elite Lizard, same thing. Not too crazy, just a little bit tankier. Elite Coyote. I actually like the Elite Coyote. He's probably one of the rarest elites in the game. If you ever played it, he's pretty rare to come across. But when you do, it's like, oh, this is new. And then he dies in 2 seconds, so not that bad. Elite Hermit's a little bit annoying with his grenades. Elite Henchman. He has a shield, automatically sucks. And Elite Arsonist is a fat man that can run the speed of Usain Bolt, and he will not leave your butt side unless you're booking it, dude. Like, unless you have incredible movement speed, this guy's gonna be behind you 24/7, 365 days, a year, and it sucks. So, if I were to say, this guy is probably like, could be F. Shields go to shields. This guy does that here. This guy does that here. And this guy honestly could be A or B. I'm gonna put a B. He's a little bit worse than this guy, but he's not that bad. He usually die like usually in the second area you have a decent build. It's not he's not too much. These guys up here aren't generally an issue. It's these guys down here that are the issue sometimes. But now we're on to the third area, which is the ocean, the coast, Japanese, eight, like yeah, that kind of stuff. Now these guys have wide variety. We have the crab, which is the best villain, the best character in the entire game besides the playable characters. And then you have people like the umbrella spirit, which is the stupidest existent, smallest hitbox ever, which is their eye. That's their crit. That's where you have to shoot them. Lantern spirits are alright. Kappa's pretty annoying. Yeah, so we're gonna put Crab in the S tier. Lantern spirits probably like down here. Umbrella spirits, frick you. And Kappa goes tier. Kappas can be annoying, but they have pretty low HP. Umbrella spirits suck. Um, and if you see the tier list change, it's fine. You know, that's what I meant the first time. So you know, just don't worry about it. These guys all kind of suck. So we're gonna put you're probably gonna go like right here. You're probably somewhere right here, there. So just there and there. And yeah. So that's where they go probably, right? So around there. These guys also suck. These guys really suck. The monks are cowards. They run away from you. Not fun. All probably go in the E tier. You probably go here. You probably go here too. These big guys with a lot of health are annoying. They shoot from afar and not fun. The third area is not fun. Now the elites. Guess what? The elites are worse. Imagine try to kill someone and they just keep running away. That's this guy. That's this guy. These guys suck. This guy is the same way, but he's not that bad. He's kind of annoying. This guy rushes you down. You know, all anime style, like by ocean do you do this stuff. Not fun. This guy does too much damage. He sucks. This guy usually dies pretty fast, so he's not that bad. Pretty easy. Probably the easiest of all these guys. Don't worry about him too much unless you don't have a good run. So if I were to rate him, I'll be like bam. I'll be like this. I'll be like I'd just be like that, and probably somewhere around here and there, here. Yeah, somewhere around here. Like the monks suck. And then we got the ice area, the fourth area. These guys are pretty annoying, but not terrible. The elusive stalker is probably the worst with his sniping. These guys are fine. These guys are fine. This guy's kind of annoying, but if usually by the fourth area you have a decent enough build, it doesn't matter. So, oh, oh shoot, our raiders are picking up something. What is that, Jerry? Enhance the footage. Enhance. Enhance. Oh, that looks like a UFO. Luckily, we got those in this game. They're called flying saucers. They suck, but not that bad. So we're gonna put him in like a solid C tier, like right here. Uh, Yeah, he's probably gonna go where the rushdown characters go. Yeah, yeah, and these guys are just gonna go somewhere around here. Pretty. They all similar characters. Bad guys fill in with similar other characters, not too crazy. And the only two elite types are the mandrill and a stalker. Which, as we know, stalkers are cool. So we're gonna put them probably where the other stalkers go, like right here. And this guy's probably gonna go like right here as well. Not fun, not good, suck. Now we're on to the bosses. Now the bosses are also pretty big in difference. We got Lu Wu here and Golub, and everyone knows that have played the game for the first time. Lu Wu is the easiest boss in the entire game. We love Lu Wu, and Golub is aight. He's nothing crazy. Honestly, probably put him in A tier. Golub is a solid B tier. That's pretty easy. Uh, I'm not reading that. I can't even read half the time. So therefore he sucks. This guy super sucks. Um, so yeah, we're gonna put him in the A tier, and this guy goes in F tier for frick that boss. That boss has too much health, and he's stupid. Now the third area has pretty hit or miss. You literally have the best, one of the coolest bosses in the game, one of, versus the worst boss in the entire game, and is the equivalent to the beta by existence. Literally, probably the worst rated boss, I would say. Abyssal Servant is like gets a little overwhelming, but nothing too crazy. Um, he at least he doesn't one shot you like this guy. If you haven't played Gunfire or you're playing Gunfire, and you want to know what it sucks. This guy sucks. Now for the one final boss and the final boss of the Spiritual Assault. Now, Paul Bardock is pretty cool. Dude is fun, but the only issue with the boss is that his final phase is basically a DPS check where you have to have a lot of damage. So if your build isn't based upon damage, which it should be because it's a roguelike, you usually deal a bunch of damage toward the end, you might not win. It's not about skill, it's just about the damage output at the end. So that's the only issue with Public, but besides that, the boss battle is great. He's a pretty fair boss. He's not that hard. He's got some tricky moves here and there, but he's pretty fair around. Gluttony, on the other hand, is kind of weird. You have to shoot rocks, I believe, because he gets a vulnerability, and he just kind of destroys you. So, Paul Bardock probably goes in a solid B tier for Bear, because that's what he is. And Gluttony goes probably like down here somewhere between. I'm gonna put him like right between E and F because depending on if he still sucks, too much health. Um, but yeah, so that's the tier list, boys. We got the Crab and Lu Wu for best, and then we got all the sucky characters at the bottom and everyone else in between. That's pretty much it. Uh, that's the video. I hope you enjoy. I might be making more videos or not. Depends how well these tier list videos go. You should subscribe. Subscribe right now. Do it.